Breaking news, my darling wonderful people. The Edo State governors suspend the Attorney General of the state and the local government commission chairman over alleged fraud. My people, are you surprised? Hey, as in, we woke up this morning, the breakfast on the social media was that Governor Okpebholo of Edo State has suspended the Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice, Honorable Samson Osage, and the chairman of the state's Local Government Service Commission, Honorable Damin Lawan, over alleged grave official and financial infractions. As in, what is actually happening? The suspension of the two was contained in a statement signed by the Secretary of the State, Oman Musa Ikilo, and made available to the journalists late Wednesday night. So this morning they serve them hot as breakfast to Nigerians to see. As we all know that ever since the governor of the state took oath of office in November last year, Governor Okpebholo has wasted no time in making his stance on governance very clear. He has been suspending people. According to him, he said that it is no longer business as usual, but more of business unusual. Hey guys, the guy is serious. So despite the fact say get pending case, he still there. They make more enemies to himself. As in, he's making a lot of enemies in a shift manner, of which some people say that it's rather too early. The governor has suspended 3 ranking officials within his administration, and this 3 happens at night, and simply wake up to hear about it. No waste of time at all. And this is action has actually sparked up a widespread reactions from Nigerians, while some argues that it is too early for the governor to have taken this decision. He still have pending case in court. He need people around him, and he don't really need to make too many enemies. They argued that it was too early for the governor to have taken this decision, while others believe that he is sending a strong message that his government will not be a safe haven for indiscipline or financial misconduct, although as we all know that all these affected officials are still presumed innocent until proven otherwise. If we can remember that the first person to face this hammer was the Executive Director, Chief Executive Officer of Edo State Fraud, Erosion and Water Shield Management Agency, Mr. Ahmed Musa Momo. Let's not forget that Mr. Momo is a staunch supporter of Governor Monday Okpebholo from the Edo North Senatorial District, a die-hard believer in Senator Monday Okpebholo, and a man who would go any length to defend the governor. He is on suspension for alleged insubordination and has also apologized. Okay, before we continue, I want to say a very big thanks for always tuning in to listen. I do really appreciate. This is Boyos Network. If you're joining us for the very first time, please help us to subscribe to our channel so that YouTube can recommend it to others. Thanks for tuning in to listen. So let's go and gather all the details. In the statement, the suspension is with immediate effect. It further said the suspension of Honorable Damin Lawan and the Honorable Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice became necessary to enable the government carried out a thorough investigation into the allegation of financial infraction leveled against them. They are to remain suspended until the conclusion of the investigation, the statement reads. The SSG in the statement added that the governor of the state, Monday Okpebholo, has subsequently ordered the setting up of an investigative committee to probe the allegation leveled against the 2 top officials and make appropriate recommendation accordingly. And meanwhile, the suspended commissioner, Right Honorable Samson Osage, don't come out on his own part. He has denied his involvement in any financial fraud or dealings, just as he vowed to defend himself against the allegation. In this statement that he personally signed, that is another statement he personally signed in response to his suspension, Osage said, "My attention has been drawn to the government special announcement dated 5th February 2025, in which I was alleged to have been engaged in financial infractions with the chairman of the Local Government Service Commission and therefore suspended," he said. "Let me state equivocally that I am not and will never involve in any financial dealings with anyone nor committed any financial infraction of any kind. I was not confronted with the said allegations by anyone before my suspension was announced. I shall be ready, willing and prepared to defend myself and prove my innocence in order to clear my name and hard-earned reputation which I have labored to build over the years. Guys, let's not forget that in November 2024, Senator Monday Okpebholo, the governor of Edo State, nominated Osage as Edo State Attorney General within 24 hours, after he was sworn in as the governor of the state. So I believe that it is unfair for the governor of the state to just suspend them like that without confronting them. Just like what Osage said, he said, I was not confronted with the said allegation by anyone before my suspension was announced, which I believe it is not fair to them. At least the governor, if not for anything, should have called them, tell them this is what happened, this is what happened. At the end of the day, allow them, give them the benefit of doubt to explain themselves. And if they did not give you convincing response, what you just do is to tell them to go. No problem, you've had. You will not let them know that you have any other thing or any other plan. Then that same evening, you give them the letter so that they will not have enough time to clear up their decks. Then you continue with whatever investigation you want to carry out. But let it be on the record that they are aware of what is happening. Just like as I said before, this one really comes as a surprise to many. Some are saying, could it be that the reason why he suspended Osage was because he was not regular in court? Because actually, according to the news, we've heard that Osage has not actually been regular during this tribunal case, while others still believe that he's just trying to let people know that he's in charge, that he's the sheriff in town, as in, no be small sheriff. Oh. You know, there is this school of thought that really disagreed with the way the governor is handling things. They said it is too swift to carry out a disciplinary action within months of taking office as governor. In fact, they call it premature. And there are also that still say that if it is premature, when will it be matured to take such action? When is it the right time to demand accountability? Should a leader wait until corruption take over before taking action? While others still think that Governor Okpebholo's approach signals the urgency of the matter and uncommon traits lacking in the governance. For Okpebholo, there is no massage for corruption or deodorants to cover any illegal matters. Neither is he willing to ignore it because of the political convenience. He is wielding the big stick without fear of favor. Again, for those who said it is too early, the question is, when then should the governor take action? After a year? After his tenure? After the damage has been done? The truth is this: discipline in the case of insubordination and accountability in the case of financial infraction both must start from day one. If Senator Monday Okpebholo's administration must be taken seriously, it must set the tone early, and that is precisely what the governor is doing. Okay, these are some persons reacting, but my question to those people, when they say the governor district, the governor won't instill discipline and all of that, is it the same governor that joined them to rig election? Because so far, PDP have proven beyond reasonable doubt, say this election they rig am. So how you go talk say you rig election to enter into power, then get into the power, you say you won't begin to work? It's not possible. Who you would they deceive? Although we no get much to say than as in make we dey watch as Edo State Tribunal continue, make we dey watch, they know the outcome. So guys, please feel free to drop your comment with us in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share our videos.